Hi everyone, I'm Louise Lewis, National Executive Member for District 2 for the NEU, and I'm running for Membership and Equalities Officer because I've always put equality at the heart of everything I do. I'm a single mother of 2 young children, and I understand the difficulties women face, especially when we're trying to be a good mum and a good teacher. I myself had to take a backward step in my career. I was head of department for a number of years. I was about to start applying for jobs as an SLT member before I became pregnant with my first child. And it was then that I realised the struggles that women face when we're having children. The demands on us, the expectation that we have to stay in school, in the workplace until well after 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock sometimes, otherwise we're frowned upon. And there's that unsaid stigma that we might not be working as hard as others, when the reality is we are working hard, just as hard, but we have to go and pick up our children and are often working well into midnight to catch up on work once our children are in bed. Now, the increased cost and expense of wraparound care that we incur is significant. And then we've got, as I said, we've got to get our children to bed. We're waking up really early. Sometimes we're having to wake up in the night to look after our children and then still get up and get ready for work the next day. Despite being exhausted, we still try to put on that smile on our face, even though we are tired inside. When I became a mum, I became a better teacher because I learned how to nurture, how to have more empathy for children, and to understand the difficulties that other parents face when you're trying to juggle the job as parenting as well as a job. But I also became a better parent because I understood how children learn and develop because of my teaching experience. Now, this is something that we really need as a union to campaign about. We must have equality in the workplace, which has to begin with introducing the right to proper flexible working hours, the right to take time off, paid time off, to look after our sick children without pressure, to stop the discriminatory practice of being put on attendance plans for taking the time off to look after poorly children. These need to be the union's priorities, not mere add-ons. We need it to be central to helping to bringing about equality in schools, and would form part of my bid if elected as Membership Equality Officer. So please look out for the voting form and vote for Louise Lewis number 1. And I would also encourage all my supporters to vote for Tashan Charles as number 2. That way, if I am not elected, my votes will be distributed to Tashan to ensure that we have diversity on the leadership of our union in line with our ethos. Thank you.